And the big story that we are tracking at the top of this hour is coming in from the national capital, where the Delhi police is now on the trail for a self-styled godman, Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, formerly known as Parthasarathi. Now, the Baba is accused of molesting and intimidating girl students at a Vasant Kunj ashram. For years, the so-called Baba allegedly preyed on vulnerable students from economically weaker sections. He lured them with promises of foreign trips, threatened them to fail them in exams, and sent obscene late-night messages. 3 female wardens are accused of helping the Baba, intimidating students and erasing digital evidence. Over 50 mobile phones of victims were examined, all showing chats forcibly deleted. In messages sent to girl students, the Baba shamelessly wrote, "Come to my room," or "I will take you abroad on a trip and you will have to pay nothing." Now, his Volvo car, registered under another name, was seized carrying multiple fake diplomatic number plates. A lookout notice has now been issued to stop him from fleeing abroad. The Baba, a serial offender for 16 years, already faces 5 cases, including molestation, FIRs from 2009 and 2016, fresh complaints from 17 girls this August alone, fraud allegations from the ashram itself, and charges for using fake number plates. Adding to the scandal, the prestigious Sri Sharada Peetham Sringeri has publicly disowned him, declaring his conduct illegal, inappropriate and damaging. The Peetham says it has cut all ties and filed official complaints against him. Police believe that the Baba's last location was Agra. Raids are underway across Rajasthan, Delhi, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. As the net tightens, one question remains: will this fugitive godman finally face justice?
कंप्लेंट अगस्त के महीने में रिसीव हुई है। एफआईआर दर्ज की गई थी एज पर लॉ। सेक्सुअल हरासमेंट की कंप्लेंट आई है और एग्जैक्ट डिटेल्स हमें डिस्क्लोज करना आपके लिए अनुचित होगा। अभी धीरे धीरे सबके स्टेटमेंट्स लिए जा रहे हैं। अभी तक छात्राओं के स्टेटमेंट्स लिए जा चुके हैं। जैसे जैसे आगे होगा आपको बता देंगे। मेन अक्यूज्ड और जो मेन एलिगेशंस हैं वो जो चैतन्यानंद सरस्वती है उसके अगेंस्ट है और बाकी जो फैकल्टी है उनका रोल भी एग्जामिन किया जा रहा है। नई दिल्ली पुलिस पूरा प्रयास कर रही है और दक्षिण पश्चिमी जिला पूरा प्रयास कर रहा है कि अक्यूज को जल्द से जल्द पकड़ा जाए।
My colleague Sabyasachi had gotten us a ground report from the ashram itself. Let's take a look at that report.
A Swami from a prominent ashram in the national capital has been accused of molesting more than 15 women. Now, this incident was reported from the Sri Ram Institute of Indian Management Foundation. Now, this particular institute is being run by the Sringeri Mutt. Now, the person who has been accused of molesting 15 students, more than 15 students who are studying out here, is the director of the institute, and his name is Chaitanyananda Saraswati. Now, from the time the FIR was registered, the FIR in fact was registered in the month of August, in 4th August, and from that time the Swami Chaitanyananda has been on the run. Now, his last location was traced in Agra. Now, at the time when the FIR was registered, Swami Chaitanyananda was in London. He in fact also filed for an anticipatory bail in one of the Delhi court, but later he himself had removed the anticipatory application. Now the police has got in touch with the administration. In fact, the 32 female students who have been studying out here, all of them have complained to the administration about the horrific incident that has been happening inside the institution. Now, the statement of all the 32 students have been recorded by the Delhi police. Now, out of the 32 students, 17 students have said that yes, they have received obscene messages, both in WhatsApp and in text, and abusive languages were used against them, and also they were touched inappropriately and unwanted. Now, in fact, these female students also have alleged that 3 of the faculty members, in fact, forced them or pressurized them to bow down to the demands of the director, that is Swami Chaitanyananda. Now, it's been more than a month that the Swami is on the run. The Delhi police is on the hunt of Swami Chaitanyananda right now. Now, a Volvo, a luxurious car, also has been recovered from the basement of this institute. Now, what is important to note is that the number plate of the Volvo is of UN number. Now, police, after investigation, have found out that the number plate is also fake, and in that case also the Delhi police have registered a separate investigation. Now, the police is also looking into the aspect that how did Swami Chaitanyananda get a diplomatic number plate. Now, from the police sources, what we are learning is that they have also collected a video recorder and a hard disk from the institution, and that has been sent to forensic department.
A heavy downpour has left the city of Joy battered, especially ahead of the Durga Puja festivities. Now, a day after Kolkata received more than 250 millimeter of rain, nearly 20% of its annual average of 1,345.5 millimeter in just 7 hours, large parts of the city continue to be underwater. Amid this, videos have emerged of a Rolls-Royce being stranded in a waterlogged street in the southern part of the city. In one video, a motorist riding a Tata vehicle comments on how the luxury Rolls-Royce Ghost, worth over 10 crore, was stuck while his family car could easily drive through the flooded roads. In the clip, the driver says that his 10 lakh Tata car fared much better than the luxury vehicle. The incident appears to have happened in Baliganj area of South Kolkata. Meanwhile, at least 12 people have died as heavy rain lashed the city and surrounding areas ahead of Durga Puja, flooding streets, disrupting transport and leaving residents stranded for hours. Most of the rain fell during the early hours of Tuesday and was the heaviest witnessed in the city since 1988. Police say that 9 people died in Kolkata, with most of the deaths due to electrocution. The rains brought the state capital to a standstill, seriously hampering preparations for the upcoming Durga Puja, where many pandals, temporary structures built with bamboo and other material for the festival, and clay idols of the deities have also suffered damages across the city. The infrastructure mess and the pothole-riddled roads on Bangalore has given a new and fresh ammo to the BJP to hold protest against the Sidda government. Now, the BJP is staging a statewide Rasta Roko protest across Karnataka over the pothole menace. The protest is being carried out simultaneously in all 224 assembly constituencies of Karnataka. The BJP workers in Bengaluru's Yelanhanka held a symbolic demonstration by filling potholes themselves on the streets to highlight what the party calls government negligence. Local MLA SR Vishwanath led the protest and joined the workers in filling the potholes. And those are the visuals on your screens right now. Meanwhile, in Bengaluru, road blockades are scheduled to be staged in every constituency, with the leader of the opposition, Ashoka, joining the protest. BJP State President Vijayendra is also going to lead the protest in Shivamogga. The party says that the blockade is to pressure the government into taking urgent measures to fix the state's crumbling roads. We'll be getting you some big breaking news at this point in time. The Karnataka government should fix potholes or resign is the demand put forth by the BJP. They maintain that the government is not using allotted funds properly. The LOP in Karnataka Assembly, Ashoka, has spoken exclusively to News 9 and he has questioned where is the money that the state government had been allotted for road repair. The government should not ask anyone to move out of Bengaluru. That the Karnataka government should fix the potholes or resign. Strong warning issued by the leader of the opposition in Karnataka, R. Ashoka, who spoke exclusively to my colleague Mohammad Wajiullah. Let's take a listen.
The situation of potholes is so bad in Bengaluru that apart from the government, even the opposition is on the ground trying to fill these potholes. Right now at near Kamakti Theatre, the BJP leader R. Ashoka is come here and fill potholes. Sir, you've come here to fill potholes. This is what you've done. Can you just tell us what you've done, sir?
Morning we came to Ring Road. This is the biggest road in Bangalore. Ring Road. All over Bangalore, this is the only one road. More than a lakh vehicle every day traveling this area. Scooter, car, bus, everything. This has become the not a pothole. Potholes mean 1 feet, 1 feet. This is not a 10 by 10 feet holes is there. So the entire Bangalore become the pothole. Entire Bangalore not walkable, not vehicle friendly. Nothing is there. This is the worst ever seen in the history of Bangalore and history of Karnataka. This type of roads never seen, because the Congress saying no, we are no money, we are giving free to public 2,000 rupees. That's why no money. That is their answer, I think.
Sir, but in the last 1 week, 1 month, they've said 1,000 crores also we've sanctioned, extra 450 crores we have given. We have given every MLA 20-25 crores. They are saying they are giving money, but on the ground it's not seen.
Where is the money? D.K. Kumar have to put the torch and find out where is the money. Your government is pauper. There is no money.
And the
Why are you
treasury
telling?
also is not there.
We are you are putting the torch to treasury. There is nothing. You can't get a single MP. Single MP. We can't get the money from the government. That's why all roads have become bad, worst. Every day, more than thousands of people injured in this road.
Sir, companies, you are talking about Ring Road. Companies are saying that they will leave Bangalore. In Pina, industries are saying they are unhappy because of potholes. Every sector of the society somewhere is unhappy in this, sir.
So, D.K. Kumar is giving a threat to IT people. You want to go outside, you can go. Now the people who are traveling in the vehicle, and the motorbike, car, they are also threatening the government. You have a guts to tell. Please tell all the vehicle owners, you also go out from the Bangalore. You have a guts? Say, no, you have no guts. So people paying the tax to corporation. There is a road tax, there is a petrol tax, there is a diesel tax, alcohol tax, milk tax, stamp duty tax, more than 65,000 crores of rupee every year they are paying. You are not spending 10 crores. Not spending 10 crores for the road development. I think that's why the people hesitating today, all over Karnataka, we are hesitating. The people, public also hesitating.
Sir, you are in Bangalore for 50 years. I am in here for 30 years, sir. We have seen the weather of Bangalore. It rains all the time. Is it right to blame the weather for the roads, sir?
Congress people blame the weather. No, sun is not good, moon is not good, trees are not good. This is the thing. They are threatening the nature. Nature is not good. What can I do? They are telling BJP government last BJP government is not good. This city built by the Kempegowda, you can say Kempegowda not build a good city. You can say that is the Congress style. I think this is there is no money. There is a pauper government. That's why there is no development last 2.5 years. There is no development last 2.5 years. All the potholes open at a time open.
Getting some breaking news at this point in time, where in a big development, Madras High Court has ordered a CBI probe in BSP Chief K. Armstrong's murder case. Well, that is the big breaking news, where the BSP chief was hacked to death by an armed gang in July 2024. Armstrong's brother had moved to High Court seeking to transfer the case from the Greater Chennai City to the CBI. The High Court, while passing the order, pulled up cops for not having complied even the basic requirement of the investigation. Well, that is the big breaking news that we're getting you at this point in time. Big development as the Madras High Court has ordered a CBI probe in a BSP chief K. Armstrong's murder case. Remember, the BSP chief was hacked to death by an armed gang in July 2024. It was the Armstrong's brother who had moved the High Court seeking to transfer the case from Greater Chennai City Police to the CBI. The High Court, while passing the order, pulled up the cops for not having compiled even the basic requirement of the investigation. My colleague Thuajakshi is joining me right now to get us more details. Well, Thuajakshi, this is definitely a big shot in the arm for Armstrong's family, as Madras High Court has ordered a CBI probe. Now perhaps they can expect justice because the High Court has pulled up the cops for doing a shoddy job.
Well, Samya, Armstrong was hacked to death in Chennai on July 5th, 2024, while 27 individuals have been arrested in the connection with this case, where 2 accused remain at large, where the prime accused, Thiru Vengada, was killed in a police encounter, where now the Madras High Court had also recently quashed a detention of the 17 of the accused under the Gundas Act, where the police had previously stated that the investigation was conducted professionally and that they had seized a significant amount of evidences, including the weapons, and cash from the arrested individuals, the weapons that they used to, murder Armstrong. But the latest update that we are getting over here is the Madras High Court has ordered the CBI probe into the murder of the BSP State President K. Armstrong. But this decision came after Justice P. Velmurthan allowed a petition filed by Armstrong's brother K. Emmanuel, who complained that the Greater City Chennai police, had not properly investigated this case. Now the court expressed dissatisfaction with the police handling of the probe, particularly noting the failure to conduct an identification parade, despite the presence of eyewitness. The court has directed the police to hand over all case documents to the CBI for further investigation, and has given the central agency 6 months, to file the charge sheet. So we'll have to wait and see what is the next course of action in the CBI investigation in Armstrong murder case, Samya.
Absolutely, Thuajakshi. But as far as the Madras High Court is concerned, they have specifically pulled up the police, asking them why have they not even been able to comply with the basic prerequisite for an investigation. Is there going to be any action against the cops? What are we given to understand? Will there be any internal inquiry after the dressing down given by the Madras High Court?
Well, Samya, when we go back and see on the day of the murder of BSP President K. Armstrong, which happened on July 5th, 2024, when we right after his murder happened, within 10 days, they had arrested the accused, and they first took one accused, that is Tiruvengadam, and they encountered him in the outskirts of Chennai. And later they kept arresting the accused who were absconding in his case, and they slowly started arresting. And later, completely, it was off for some time. Then later, the Madras High Court, they filed a case in Madras High Court. Armstrong's wife first filed a case in Madras High Court. Then later, Armstrong's brother came in and said that, this is not going well. So they went to Madras High Court, and it kept going on. Now the Madras High Court, steps in and and transfers the case to CBI. So we'll have to see what will be, the next course of action in CBI's investigation.
It's already been a year now, Thoya Jakshi. Thank you for getting us all those details as the family awaits justice since the case has now been transferred to the CBI. But now we are shifting our focus to some other stories that we are tracking, is where big pizza brands are under the scanner in Telangana. A statewide raid by the Food Safety Department has exposed some serious lapses in hygiene at popular pizza chains and local outlets in Telangana. Officials inspected 55 outlets across Greater Hyderabad area and districts, and nearly half failed the checks. At Pizza Hut, 8 out of 18 outlets had violations, including mismatched licenses, poor freezer maintenance, and unclean machinery. At Domino's, 10 out of 16 outlets were flagged with expired licenses, overdue pest control, and staff working without gloves or masks. 6 out of the 21 inspected local pizzerias were caught using unsafe practices like overused oil, rusty ovens, and uncovered food items. The Food Safety Department says inspections will continue and violators will face strict action. And now moving on, the National Investigation Agency has registered a case against Sikhs for Justice General Counsel and designated US-based terrorist Gurpatwant Singh Panun. The case has been registered for having instigated Sikh soldiers to prevent Prime Minister Modi from hoisting the Indian tricolour at Red Fort on Independence Day. Now, Panun offered 11 crore reward for soldiers who would follow his instruction. The FIR registered by NIA cites credible information and video retrieved from SFJ, US's official platform from Platform X handle, is where the video was posted on 10th August 2025, in which Panun gave the call for stopping Prime Minister Modi from hoisting the national flag. He also unveiled a map of Khalistan, envisioning Punjab, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh constituting it, recalling his declaration that Shahid Jatta of the SFJ would fight against India. The NIA added that he indulged in activities for disrupting sovereignty, territorial integrity and security of India and spread disaffection among Sikhs against India. It added that the centre was the opinion that a scheduled offence under the NIA Act had been committed and must be investigated. Now, shifting our focus to some other stories that we're tracking, is where in a disturbing case of moral policing, a woman was harassed by a group of men who objected to her sleeveless kurta, labelling it indecent. The incident took place at the Coimbatore flower market in Tamil Nadu, where the woman alleges that she was subjected to inappropriate and vulgar remarks. A video, which has now gone viral, shows the woman confronting the man, asking if he could make a list of the kinds of clothes that she should wear, explaining that she needed to pick up an order from the district court. The man responded by saying that it's a public market and she should dress decently. To this, the woman first firmly replied that since it is a public market, it is meant for public. The incident has sparked a widespread outrage on social media, with many condemning the men's behavior and applauding the woman's courage in standing up to them.
இவங்கள சொல்றாங்க.
யாரே ஒரு ஹெச்ஐ கூட்டிட்டு வாப்பா.
அப்புறம் என்ன பண்றது? அப்புறம் ஏதாவது கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணனும் என்ன பண்ணணும்? அப்புறம் இவங்கள சொல்றாங்க.
யாரே ஒரு ஹெச்ஐ கூட்டிட்டு வாப்பா.
அப்புறம் என்ன பண்றது? அப்புறம் ஏதாவது கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணனும் என்ன பண்ணணும்? அப்புறம் இவங்கள சொல்றாங்க.
You can clearly see how the woman is standing up to these bullies who are trying to humiliate a woman, trying to infringe upon her personal right to decide what she wants to wear in a public place like a market. Clearly, the man, notwithstanding the fact that he is not authorized to tell anybody what a woman should decide to wear in a market.
அப்புறம் என்ன பண்றது? அப்புறம் ஏதாவது கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணனும் என்ன பண்ணணும்?